Sis, if you are dealing with a separation, no contact, or a breakup, and it's with the person that you know God has for you, I have three things that I want you to start doing during this separation that will make the separation so much more peaceful, so much more enjoyable, so much more manageable. Okay? Those three things. First is protecting the love. Do not allow the separation to taint the love that God has placed in you for this person. Know that the love that you feel for this person is not something that you have produced for yourself. It's something that God gave to you. You have to protect it. You have to shield it, because if you don't, you then start to reject it. You then start to rebuke it. And when you do that, you are actually rebuking yourself. You're actually rebuking your soul, because not your whole purpose, but your person is a part of your purpose. So when you start to rebuke him, you are rebuking yourself. So allow yourself to know that you love him. Be okay with the fact that you love him, although you can't be with him right now. Protect the love that you have for him. The other thing is peace. Master peace without him. This is something that I had to do, and God told me I can't come back until you understand how to cultivate this peace within yourself. So me and my person, we separated for 2 months with no contact for 1 month. I am really big on like spiritual warfare. Like back in the day, I had a whole ministry on like spiritual warfare, deliverance, and all of that. But years and years ago, I was in the middle of a fast, like a 3-day fast, and I was ushering in the presence of God. It was super early in the morning. And when I tell you that God met me there, and the amount of peace that I felt in that moment in time was phenomenal. Like it was like I begged him to not leave. It was like a don't go. Like when he came in, it's like everything else left. Worry and fear, sadness, all of that left. And it was just me and God, and it felt so good. Whenever I'm with my person, he has the ability to calm my spirit like that. My brain is constantly going. It's hard for me to silence my thoughts, silence my train of thought. Like I can get super overwhelmed with just being in my mind. And a lot of the times when I'm with him, I don't deal with that. Like I can easily just like let it go, right? And God was showing me like during the separation, that was something that I was struggling with. It's like, oh my goodness, I'm so overwhelmed with just my thoughts. And God was like, you need to understand how to cultivate this peace without your person. So that's what I had to start doing. I had to start allowing the Father, ushering in the Father in those moments where I was overwhelmed in my mind, just in life in general. I learned how to be peaceful without him. And what was even more crazier was, as I was mastering this, the day when he called me, like right before he called me, I was taking my children to school. I got out the hallway and I could feel him. And I started to miss him. And I told myself, I said, I am not starting my day off like this. Like, I want a good day today. Today's going to be a phenomenal day. And my body was just like, oh, I miss him. And so I started to think, I'm like, okay, I don't want to allow this to disrupt my day. And so what I heard the Holy Spirit say was, how would you feel if he called? And I said, well, if he called right now, I would feel relieved. I would like feel calm, right? Because in my mind, it's like, okay, we're back on track, right? We can continue with the assignment. And so I heard that's what you need to feel. You need to feel calm right here, right now, in that moment. So as my body is feeling him and I'm starting to get overwhelmed by dismissing him, I said, no. I said, you're going to feel peaceful. I said, you are going to allow yourself right here in this moment to be relieved. Even though he has not called you, you are going to feel relief. And so I literally inhaled, and when I exhaled, after I got through exhaling, he called me on video chat, and he broke the no contact. But it's interesting because on his end, he's going through things. He's trying to get the courage to even call, right? But me knowing how to cultivate the peace, right? When life is trying to stress me out, I've proven that without having him in my life, I can cultivate the peace. I know how to usher in the presence of the Father without having this person in my life, which I've already known how to do. But because he was there, he became the vessel. When he left, it was kind of like the vessel was gone, but God was showing me that's not right. I am the vessel. I am the one that can give you the peace. So When I mastered that, that's when things started to move. The other thing is know who you are according to God. And I'm talking about personally. And this is not even about like self-worth. It's not about like you saying what you deserve. It's not about you saying you're God's daughter, which means you deserve. It's not even that. You need to know who you are personally as an individual to God. How does God see you? Once you understand that, when your person comes back, sis, you will not be the same person. You will be a whole elevated person that's about your business, that's about your Father's business, but you're walking in purpose. A lot of the times when the men come into our lives, we get so caught up in them that we're not even worried about our own purpose. So if you are dealing with separation, no contact, or breakup, and again, it's with the person you know God has for you, master these 3 things. It's going to speed up the separation or the break in the no contact so much faster. And again, it's going to make this time more enjoyable or more manageable. If y'all need help with this, come join us inside the Kingdom Lounge. You all stay encouraged.